Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be going shopping at Scrooge McDuck's store. A little bit of a heads up though, today's video is going to be a long one. I'm sure as you could tell from the title, it is going to be jam-packed with store refreshes. Actually, the first shop I was kind of very tempted to buy those two items because it was two new items together, even though I was like, oh, I'll wait till they come back. I was very torn. And then all of a sudden, Refresh 2 ended up being basically the same. So I was very confused by what I was seeing, and I was like, okay, maybe I just have to buy these two particular items. Refresh 3, however, was a glitch. I could not do anything with the store whatsoever. No shopping, moving. Has anybody ever had this happen to them when they enter their store? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, you can put in what is your favorite store and which one would you have stopped at. There's going to be over 100 refreshes today, so there's going to be lots of different items you are going to see, and honestly, a lot of them I already have, but there are going to be some that I do pass on that I didn't have. For example, this particular chair, I was super tempted. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should go back and I should stop this whole video thing. But I was like, I passed up those two at the very start, the blue tiled flooring, which I did actually end up getting a little bit later than that. I actually own that tile now, so that is at least something that ended up coming back, even though I hadn't seen it before making this video. It was just one of those things. I got lucky and it spawned again. Another thing is wallpaper. Sometimes passing up on wallpaper I do find particularly difficult, because if I haven't seen a wallpaper for all this time, then there could be a very good chance that I won't see it again, for quite some time. Sometimes you get lucky like I did with the tiles and they do show up, but again, a lot of the time that kind of thing doesn't end up working out. I have to say though, one of the interesting things with all of the refreshes is there's a good chunk of them that provide a lot of different items, but that didn't have too many couches. So there are some that did provide it. There were others that did provide something entirely different. It was an absolute disaster where it was just like multiple couches everywhere. But I guess that's to be expected when you refresh your store that many times. It's just one of those things. There will be actually one later on where I did end up recording it, which I was super happy about. I recorded all my refreshes this time, but sometimes when you see something really unique with the stores, you don't necessarily, at least as a creator, you don't always show it. But there were two of the exactly the same couch, okay, up on display. So we'll see that. I think it's like around, I want to say like 80 to 100 in there. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of time. Yeah, you're going to have to wait. There are a couple of items, though, still that I am missing, and I've talked about quite a bit. The first one that I have been really looking for with the refreshes is Belle's vanity. It is just something I have been waiting for so long. I have not managed to get it. I did recently, though, manage to get Cinderella's vanity, so I was so excited because that was one I was really hoping for, because one day I do hope to do a princess dressing room, and that would be awesome. I recently, though, just did a video, and actually I did a stream and I got turned into a video, but I redid Cinderella's bedroom, and there's so many. If you have, like, here's the Cinderella window, speaking of Cinderella, but there are so many Cinderella items now. I seriously think you can do multiple rooms with her. So I hope when they do decide to bring Cinderella into the valley that they do give us a couple of more magical looking houses. Like, I really hope we do see something like that. I know we do have two Disney castles, so I might just use one of those anyways, because that kind of, represents Cinderella anyways. I have been giving that a lot of thought. I think the issue is with some of it, though, is that I've already kind of gone ahead and done a bit of a game plan of what I was going to do. So I think I'd have to switch some stuff around, which is fine. It's not really the end of the world, obviously, to change your mind on stuff. I've definitely done that before with decorating, just revamp things entirely different. But yeah, you could literally have I honestly think 3 rooms, so an entire house of just Cinderella designed rooms, which is really unique because you won't get that with most of the other collections. I think Beauty and the Beast might be the only other one that's probably closest to that, where there is some really different stuff. I don't want to say Lilo and Stitch too, but it's just I feel with Lilo and Stitch you can do a lot of different things. You can kind of give that whole like Hawaii beach sort of vibe, or you can go ahead and kind of do a bit of a space sort of theme. This chair really tempted me as well. It's actually I took a look later. It was a chair for Mickey Mouse, so it's from the Mickey and Friends collection, and I was just like, I don't even think I've seen that like in anybody's like posts like on Reddit or in my Discord or anything. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know, like, if that's just one of those items that, doesn't come around very often, or maybe it's one of those like, oh my gosh, no one, like hardly anybody's ever seen it. But I did pass on it. I did manage though to get that one to come back as well, kind of like the blue tile. So I have managed to get that, but then again, I've refreshed my store like thousands of times in my life, and I just like literally they come so close together and then you never see them again. So really weird. Okay, so some other items though that I am looking for in the stores. There is the one from the Wally collection, which I have been looking for forever. I think it's the B&L snack bar, I think it's called. But I literally am not looking for that actually anymore because I just got that out of my Dream Snaps chest, which was amazing because that was the perfect way, I think, to get that item for me. I didn't have to worry about trying to refresh the store to get it because, again, that is just something, that I just, if it's one less item, it's one less item, right? But, oh, the worst is when you get two of the exact same store or the same items like reappearing and just in different locations. Yeah, that does happen as well. Okay, so another item that I have been looking for is a couple of actual like wrapping papers, wallpapers. One in particular is actually from Wreck-It Ralph. That's all bricks, and it is animated, like not animated, I should say, but it kind of looks like you're inside of like a video game. It looked so cool. I passed like up on an opportunity actually to get it recently, and I regret it because I should have gone ahead and bought it. I was just like, no, it's wallpaper, it'll come back, these things do. But I think that was the one that I'm quite disappointed at myself with. The other, I guess, kind of the last big item is from Toy Story, actually. That is kind of the sweet spot. So Toy Story has those amazing golden stars, and I just want them so bad. And I pretty much right now refusing to do my Toy Story remodel of my bedroom, which I did very early in 2023. It was actually one of the very first rooms that I ever designed, and I didn't have a lot of Toy Story stuff. I had to use like very basic wallpaper on like all four walls. It was ridiculous. And I've added some stuff to it now, not like change the wallpaper or anything, but I've added some items, as the storyline sort of went on, but with like, Woody and Buzz and everything like that. But it was it's ridiculous what I need to do to that room, but I won't pull it apart until I get those stars. So if there is anybody that does manage to get those stars, I do check my comments every single day. I will come to your world in multiplayer and buy them if you are willing. They are just such a rare item. I tell my people in Discord and my community like all the time because I need those stars. Like I want them so bad, but I know as soon as I get them, then it will be all about Belle's vanity. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but at least at this point, that's what I'm hoping for. Now, in terms of anything else, I feel like right now I'm pretty content with all the other the other items, just kind of collecting them in their own time when they come. I have passed up, as you guys have been kind of watching and seeing, is that there are loads of like little things like wallpapers or the occasional like chair or something like that I've passed up on that's kind of basic. So for example, oh my gosh, that was so tempting. So that was a new little rug, and that's a part of Mickey and Friends. I ended up having a peek before closing out of my store, and yeah, I've never seen that before. It was crazy how cute that could have been, not only in my Mickey and Friends room, but I was actually thinking my Incredibles room. It's just the Incredibles don't really have that much in the valley yet, but it is, yeah, something. Oh my gosh. Okay, speaking of new items, I know that the oh my gosh, the toy aliens there, they honestly, that is one of the most desired items. And here's actually that clip 59. Clip 59, there are 2 of the exact same couches on display, and I even checked. So it's a lavish navy blue L couch. I've never had this before. I checked it, and look, it's the navy blue L couch. Like, we've got the same colors and everything. It's crazy. This wallpaper was really cool, the black and everything. Oh my gosh, I was trying to think of how I could use that in like a kitchen setting. I feel like that could have been one of like the be all end all designs, or in like a Dream Snaps, because I find, like, especially for me when I vote, I mean, everybody's like a little bit different, but I think I've even got the vibe for my community and stuff too through Discord. It's just like, if there is a new item, or if there is like a particular companion that somebody is hanging out with, or a dress that someone has on, people will vote for that image just because of those types of things. So I am one of those people, when I see an item that I really, really want and that person has it, they do tend to get the vote. It maybe is horrible to say, but but it does happen more often than not. But yeah, you can't deny. It's just the way it is. Now, the certain companions, like, if I see like the Regal Fox, which is like an OG kind of item, and there's like a really good display, then yeah, I will go for that too, if it's in a cute pose and everything like that. It's kind of hard not to. Oh, and 69 was an absolute glitch again. So even if this had the amazing Toy Story stars or Belle's Vanity, for example, yeah, I would have never been able to get it. I think that has to be one of the most frustrating things, but I have to say I didn't care because I didn't want any of the items, so it worked out just fine. There's actually a couple of photos for the walls too. I was just remembering that there are a couple of Frozen ones, I believe, in particular, and I want to say maybe one Beauty and the Beast that I don't have that I super want. I just never have the opportunities. You can tell with the stores, like, I never get new art. Like, new art, it just doesn't come. I think the only thing that ended up coming, I think once they added it, was that small little shield that's on the wall. I think it shows up at some point in the refreshes. Maybe not. I'm not totally sure. Oh no, that's not it. I was gonna say, what are the chances if it had been this one? But yeah, basically, there's some really amazing art that I don't have that yeah, I'm pretty excited about getting. I'm not as I don't want to say as excited, but I feel like I've got a real purpose for, like, again, the Toy Story stars. And Belle's Vanity. I have some big plans for those. So the other items, I'm like, I'm okay to keep refreshing my store and doing whatever I need to do. Like, it's okay. I can wait. I'm patient for those kinds of things. But, again, there's others that I'm just not patient. So it's what it is. So we are at refresh 82. If you guys have managed to stay with me so far, I hope you guys do leave this video a big Mickey thumbs up. I will tell you, it did take me... Oh, there's that thing on the wall. There's that thing, the shield that I was talking about, like, literally a minute or two ago. I hope you leave it a big Mickey thumbs up, though. Seriously, because this was probably one of the trickier videos to make just because of the amount of time it took, obviously, to refresh the stores. Like, just to get into your valley and into your store takes like at least 2 minutes to do. And at least. And then, you know, obviously you've got to do like the run through, and yeah, putting it all together was really, really hard. So I have to say this was probably one of the harder videos to accomplish. I have committed though to, well, at this point, 89 plus refreshes, and I was getting pretty desperate. I even had to go and take a break, go get some food, come back, and yeah, we're still going. So I would like to ask you guys, what new items would you like to see come to the Valley in the next update? The Monsters Inc. update is going to be pretty big, so I think that we should get some Monsters Inc. items. So I'm hoping we will also get some Mulan items to actually start appearing, as well as Aladdin. Aladdin has been teased and stuff like that, obviously with Jafar, but I think it's time in the stores that we actually start seeing some of those items for people to purchase, especially for people that didn't you know, buy the expansion, so didn't get any access to the aisles. I think it would be nice if we could at least start including some items that kind of give that Aladdin theme. I think that would be really great. What I would also like to see is maybe an expansion now that Moana 2 has been announced, and there's supposed to be a live action also coming. I do kind of hope that in prep for the summer, so maybe not next update. If they don't want to, they could push it maybe to the next one. I would like to see Moana get some new items, because I was realizing that in my Moana room, I love it so much, but it's actually mostly made with Lion King furniture. So just something that's kind of interesting there, that I was like, huh, all right. So I think it has like a really big sort of market. There are some really great items with Moana, but I find that they're not really for indoor use so much, even though you can use them inside. It's like the majority of it is outdoor use stuff, like big giant shells and, you know, just all kinds of things like that. That I just feel like I think they could do an expansion on. So that's what I'm gonna kind of leave it at. In terms of any princesses, I wouldn't mind starting to see some, and it's probably too early for it, honestly, but I would like to start seeing some Sleeping Beauty kind of pop in. We had a Maleficent sort of teased, but there's not really anything there, and I think that would be really, really great. I think it's also too early to request, and it kind of like a bit of expansion with Cinderella. Even though there are a lot of Cinderella items, I would love to do a Lady Tremaine room. I got inspired recently with one of the floorings when I was decorating my Cinderella room, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually technically part of the collection. I didn't realize, and now I'm like gung-ho set to attempt it, but I'm kind of looking for a bed, and I feel like Sleeping Beauty might be able to provide some additional items, I think, for me. So yeah, anyways, and I love Sleeping Beauty, so that would be really nice to get that additional content. So we're at 107. We are almost done the refreshes, almost. The dream item is coming, and you guys will not believe what I actually stopped like when I stopped refreshing my store. I finally gave in to this magical item. It is a big giant question mark, and I am going to kind of leave it that way. We literally have one or two more. Hey, look, the double couch again. Woo! Wow, those blue couches, ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. So we're at 111. I wanted to stop at 101 for 101 Dalmatians, but we made it now to 111. Okay, here we go once again. Oh my gosh, I've gone in and out so many times. This is crazy. Hopefully there's something amazing, and there is. It's so expensive, but it's so worth it. And I have the gold, so I don't really care. I finally got the golden vanity. Here it is from the Beauty and the Beast collection. This means I think I'm pretty much good to do the room now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to get a picture with this totally right now, because this is huge news. Yeah. I literally didn't think I was going to get this today. I've been seriously hoping. But, you know, it felt like after doing it so many times today, with the refreshes, I did not think that this was going to be possible. I'm going to go ahead and buy this 17,600. Woo, one item down. Only like a couple left to go that I feel like I desperately need, but this was one of those items and I am just ecstatic. Best news ever. Okay, next up for 480, we have got the white single door top cupboard left handle. So, you know what? I'm feeling generous today. Let's just buy it. Next up for 2040, we have the bedside neon decoration. I actually used this in my sci-fi room and it looked super cool. Actually, I think we'll head in there after this and we can take a picture. So we have the sleek blender. This goes for 1,035. Oh my gosh, my Beauty and the Beast room is going to be so ready. Yay. The painted vase. This goes for 306. And for 810, we've got the cactus on a pedestal from the Mickey and Friends collection. All right, upstairs, I don't think there's going to be anything else new. For 1650, we've got the large glass dining table. You know what? I'm just feeling so generous. I don't care. We'll buy it. For 2,400, the pine patterned couch from the Ratatouille collection. Why not? Over here for 540, we've got the large white L couch. Oh, we got to at least have one or two of these couches in here, you know? And then for 8,800 from the Wreck-It Ralph collection, the exec desk. So this is Yes's desk. All right, I'm going to pass on that one, but we are going to check out some of the Beauty and the Beast items here that I have got, and then I'm going to purchase an extra one or two of the vanity that I got today. All right, awesome. Okay, so one of the ones, I believe it's from Beauty and the Beast, and I'm still looking for, is a set of portraits, and I don't have it, and I really would like. I'm not sure what the exact name of it is. Oh, it's called the painting arrangement. So I have been waiting for that one to show up as well. I would really like that for my revamp for Belle, but since recently I got the room divider and stuff, I'm just kind of like, I feel like I've got enough stuff to be going on with, and I guess it is something that I could just technically add at a later time. I will still keep like an eye out for that one. I'm assuming, I think with Beauty and the Beast now, I think that's really besides the grand bookshelf, which I don't have. I think, yeah, so I think there's only that one and well, the doors, but whenever those are actually going to come. Because I got the grand reading nook, so obviously having the grand bookshelf would be amazing, but I don't know if I'll hold off on my revamp until I get like the bookshelf. I did recently get a Cinderella one, which I think could work with the room. I will just put it up on the screen here for a second. But I think it could work pretty well. Here it is. So I think this could work for Beauty and the Beast. Otherwise, there is technically a brown bookshelf, I know, so there's a couple of options for me there to go ahead and use. Nothing like I super have to do, but yeah, there's just a couple of things now I think that I'm missing that I feel like would be a wonderful asset for my valley. But I think overall I'm really happy, and I think Belle can have her revamp that she always wanted now. Oh my gosh, it's been a year and we're finally gonna do it. This is the best. Okay, so let's go ahead and head into my house. I guess the sci-fi room is technically one of the newest ones that I have actually gone ahead and done. I think it's on I don't know. 11? Yeah, 11. Okay. 11 isn't the most exciting floor, so I always kind of forget what is on that one, but I am making it more exciting with the sci-fi room. Wally's room is here, and then this was gonna be Treasure Planet. This used to be the old gourd room that I revamped into this, and this is clearly so much better. I'm so happy, you know, that I've been able to switch that up. But yeah, it worked out great too for the dream snaps the other week. I ended up getting 4,000 moonstones from that entry. So I'm just really, really happy with everything that I did for this room. So no regrets. So I have decided, as an extra little bonus thing, we're going to actually go ahead and just have a look here at my Beauty and the Beast room, just because I'm really excited since I've recently, been working on revamping this floor. This would technically be, one of the last ones to do. So I think it will go really nicely with what I've got going on, but I just want to see how the vanity looks here, and then we can reevaluate on whether I need that bookshelf, like if it's worth waiting for, or I should just go ahead and schedule the revamp here. Okay, so here's the vanity there, and then this one, the room divider. You guys can just kind of have a look at it. I've actually been using the dividers quite a bit lately. The Monsters Inc. one, the doors I used for Boo's room, and it really just made the room magical. It was really perfect, and I think this would make the room more glamorous in this case. As you can see, the wood matches perfectly with all the other wooden items, so I feel like this is solid. I think the hardest thing for this room is going to be deciding on a floor. This floor is like really good, I find, with this. It really brightens up the room. Maybe it's just the green I need to swap out. Oh, but I'd probably use this bookshelf. Actually, I already have it out right here, and go ahead and use that or just keep using it for Beauty and the Beast, because it does work with the wood color in here until I actually get Belle's specific one. I can always swap that in. I don't love adding in stuff after the fact. Like Lion King has definitely had the biggest room revamp just by me like adding stuff in. I love the room and what I've done to it since like adding the additional stuff. Even before that it was great, but it's just like I just don't know if I don't know if that was like the right thing looking back on it. I should have just probably revamped the room at the time, because now it's like it's perfect. But anyway, that's just for something for another time. But here is that gorgeous vanity I've been asking for ages now, and yay, it's mine. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the video today. If you guys did, make sure you leave it a big Mickey thumbs up before the video ends. And of course, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And don't forget to let me know what item you are looking forward to getting in your own valley from Scrooge's store. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.